Hey guys, Dustin here with another NASCAR 124 diecast review. This is this is actually, pretty self-explanatory. This is the 124 Jimmie Johnson Atlanta Race Win car. This is the date and all the specifics. It was at Atlanta Motor Speedway, October 31st of 2004. It was a week after the fatal Hendrick Motorsports plane crash that killed 10 Hendrick employees, family and friends. Out of all of them, one was actually a pilot for Tony Stewart. This 124 car is a race version of Jimmie Johnson's Lowe's Chevrolet from 2004. The back then NASCAR Nextel Cup Series, now NASCAR Sprint Cup Series. Here we go. Jimmie Johnson, number 48 Lowe / Atlanta Race Win version, 2004. Chevy Monte Carlo, ARC, one of... I ain't gonna read all. It's basically one of everything. Total production was of 14,592. And this is a race twin version. This is actually a tribute to the 10 Hendrick employees and family and friends that were killed on their way to Martinsville when their plane lost contact and crashed in the Virginia mountains heading to Martinsville, which Jimmie Johnson won that day, but a week later they ran these special schemes from Atlanta Motor Speedway to Homestead at the end of the year. Well, at the end of the NASCAR season, when Kurt Busch won the NASCAR Nextel Cup Series. He was in the first ever chase format. So, here we go. Let's open this box up. Inside, alright, just shifting myself so I could be able to, move around. You get a, piece of styrofoam, and inside this you actually get a wristband saying life is a team sport. I'm still debating if I should wear this or not, but I may not wear this sometimes, because usually I want to keep it like one whole entire set. Alright. You get this little cloth like, some of the older, like some of the other diecast cars that I have. So just remove this styrofoam piece, and we have this Jimmie Johnson car. So let's try taking it out. Really don't want to grab by the trunk. Yeah, trunk and hood does open. I'm not sure about the roof flaps. Alright, so there we go. We have our Jimmie Johnson Atlanta Race Win car. It's a 2004 Chevy Monte Carlo, number 48 Lowe's. And I like this old body concept than what's raced right now. And then again, this is actually based off of the 2004 cars, like previous. This is actually the Monte Carlo, and they ran still raced Intrepids, Monte Carlos, and Ford Tauruses back in 2004 until Toyota arrived on the scene. And it still has basically, the Lowe's scheme. We have the red, white, and blue, basic Lowe's logo on silver. And you actually have the blue and the yellow 48 up on top. Basically, like, based off the Lowe's paint scheme. We first raced in 2002. And some of the decals, which have NASCAR Nextel Cup Series, Bud Pull Award, Budweiser, the official beer for NASCAR. And on the front, has two Lowe's logos and Always in Our Hearts decal up on the hood and the white Chevrolet logo and 4 hood pins. And, black on the hood, represents, black represents, death of a, close friend. And Jimmie, because that's what they were trying to symbolize, because this was raced a week. These cars were raced a week later. Jimmie Johnson would win the Atlanta race, which I have, and Darlington from the chase, but was close to winning the championship. Only Kurt Busch won. And I think window net's basically, rubber. It feels like rubber, but not like the cloth version from the diecast cars that are made today. The back, same way. Trunk opens. You have the red fuel cell, and this is where actually the fuel will go, and down this rod and into this tank right here. So it includes a black spoiler, same way. Black represents death. And front is, very authentic. Actually has some of the black specks of dust. I know it doesn't pick up well on the camera, but because this is actually basically, the dirt that's usually, picked up by other cars. If we can, get underneath the hood of this car, there we go. Actually see the engine inside. And underneath it is the Lowe's logo. Lowe's never stop improving. So here's a much, clearer without the red light on the engine. It's actually based off the Chevrolet engines. And so let's close it. And underneath you have the chassis, and of course the trunk would open. Transmission, and this car does steer, like it does turn. You have drive rod down the center, and so and the interior is very well detailed, based off of the one that Jimmie Johnson raced to win at Atlanta Motor Speedway. Tried to carry the whole Hendrick family to victory lane. This car was raced in the Bass Pro Shops 500 at Atlanta Motor Speedway on October 31st of 2004. Jimmie Johnson started in 8th. And after, cautions, basically for the chase drivers like Kurt Busch blowing an engine, Dale Earnhardt Jr. getting wrecked. I believe Ryan Newman did get wrecked, but I'm not sure. I didn't check the full race stats. It's been a while. Jimmie Johnson would actually have raced this car, went underneath underneath Mark Martin for the race lead and stayed there until victory lane. Jimmie Johnson did talk about Rick Hendrick, saying extraordinary people do extraordinary things. And Jimmie raced this car to victory lane to carry all of Rick Hendrick Motorsports on that day. He said that the 6th car, Mark Martin, was right behind them, but they were pushed by 10 Angels to get to victory lane, to get to the white flag, to the checker flag. And that's how it came down. So, where I got this car. There was actually a Facebook post on the NASCAR Diecast Lounge asking, asking what is one car that you desire but you just can't get. And I said it was this one, because this is like the holy grail to me. It was a guy up in Pennsylvania gave me a good offer price, even though it is a win version, because basically the win cars are basically expensive. And I was able to negotiate, make a deal with him, and that's how I got this car. So it's just more to, I like it. It's actually, I love it. Very well detailed, very amazing. So, expect more diecast cars in the future, because due to the fact that right now I'm on, budget cuts, so I may not, upload any more diecast cars in the future till I get another job and get paid a lot more money. So, yeah, my name is Dustin, and I will see you when I get another diecast car or cars, or basically anything. I will keep you up to date.